everyone, my name is Chef Grace and today we are going to be making a super delicious egg breakfast wrap. It's going to be egg-cellent. Come follow me to the kitchen. Alright, we are going to start with our cutting board. And we've got our wet cloth down to make sure it doesn't slide around everywhere. And we are going to chop up some tomatoes today. I'm going to start with 2, but you use however many you want. These are going to go inside of our Egg-cellent tortilla wrap. So, we're going to use the tunnel method. Put the knife inside to make sure we get that flat surface. Perfect. Now we're going to use our bear claw to make sure that our fingers staying out of the way. Now that we are finished cutting up our beautiful tomatoes, we are going to put them in the bowl on the side. I'm going to use my hands for this one, but a trick you can keep in your back pocket for later is using the dull side of your knife to scoop up the tomatoes, use that flat surface to your advantage, and push them all into the bowl. Super cool. On to the next step. Cracking an egg is the first thing I learned how to do as a chef, so I'm super excited to be able to teach you all how to do it today. So we're going to start with our egg, and we are going to crack it on a flat surface, so not on the side of a bowl, not on the side of our counter, on the top of our counter. So, going to give it a hard whack. See that? Maybe do it again. We want to make it so there's more of a line of the crack, and we are going to pull with our 2 hands up. Look at that. Okay, that's so good. So we are going to do that 5 more times. We're gonna put our eggshells to the side because we don't want any of this raw egg stuff to get on our counters. Let's get to whisking. So whisking can be done with a whisk or a fork. And that just means you are gonna stir something up super fast, like hyper speed. We're gonna make sure a lot of air gets in that, and we want it so we have a nice creamy yellow liquid. All right, now that we have finished whisking our eggs, we are going to add in our cheese, our milk or our milk substitute, which will make it a little creamier, and some salt to bring out the flavor. I'm just gonna start out using a pinch of salt, which means I'm gonna put my 2 fingers in, get a little pinch, and sprinkle some in there. You can always add more of something, but you can never take it away after you've already mixed it in. That looks good for me. Now I'm gonna mix it all up again. So before we turn the stovetop on, we are going to add our oil to the pan. We're gonna make sure that the whole surface of the pan is evenly coated by tilting the pan ever so slightly. Adding oil makes sure that the food you're cooking doesn't stick to the pan. It cooks the food more evenly, and it gives it a little extra kick of flavor. All right, now let's turn that bad boy on. Our skillet is hot. We make sure our handle is out of harm's way to the back, and we will pour away from us our egg mixture into our skillet. Make sure all that cheese gets in there. I love being able to cook with all 5 of my senses. So I can see right now that the eggs are starting to harden up on the outside, and I can hear it sizzling a bit. So make sure we're using our senses while we're cooking. I'm going to slowly and gently move the eggs around the base of the pot. All right, I think I'm done. Okay, we are going to put all of our tortillas on a microwave-safe plate. That means no metal, and we're gonna warm them up for 30 seconds. Make sure you have your oven mitt handy because the plate might be hot when you take it out. Let's warm her up. We'll feel to see how warm it is. All right, that's good. We'll pick it up. Ooh, it's so nice. All right, we are going to be using a pot holder to place on our counter where we will be putting our skillet, just to make sure that our hot skillet doesn't burn our counters. Beep, 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 beep. All right, we will be using the spatula we were using earlier to scoop some of our egg mixture into the center of our tortillas in a little line. Just like that. Oh, that's so cute. Once you have enough eggs to your liking, with our clean hands, we are going to scoop out some of our tomatoes. These are going to add some brightness to our wrap. We've got our carbohydrates from our tortilla, which give us energy, our eggs, which give us protein, and we are going to add a little bit of vegetable in here just to help our inside health, our heart. Now, I love making burritos because it's a super easy meal you can take on the go. So we're gonna start by folding the end of our tortilla. This is gonna make it so we can go running and no eggs are gonna fall out the bottom side. We're gonna take the other end and fold it in half so it covers all of our eggs. Scoop all the little extra eggs out there. And with a tight hand, we are going to roll it up. Look at that. You can shake it around, nothing's falling out of there. All right, and now we have our wrap. All right, I'm super excited to try this wrap for the bright flavors we get from the tomatoes, this cheesy, salty goodness we get in those eggs, and that warmness from the tortilla. So good.